Greetings, folks. Let's have a fresh start. Now all I have to do is decide what to play for round 2 of the Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup Let's Play with your host, BackslashEcho. What shall it be? Let's go with a Merfolk Gladiator. Weapon of choice, of course, Trident. Goodness, skills into consideration. That's high enough to work with. I like to focus dodging. It's something that I do. Shields will help negate my buckler penalty, and I want a single point in stabbing. Gotta make sure I don't forget to turn that off. Now, a Gladiator is a simple warrior class. It is not a zealot like the Berserker, which was the last one that I played. So, as you can see, I don't have a god. I am not religious at the moment. So, in order to gain a religion, I will have to find an altar and pray at it. Early game is always very similar. I think several Stone Soup, or at least several roguelike Let's Players, tend to cut out the early game because it's a whole lot of just... Oh, stabbing level 1, turn it off. It's a whole lot of just, you know, running around in the first few levels of the dungeon, not really doing very much, except picking crap up and killing things. A little boring. Steel darts, steel darts, steel darts are useful. Rune darts can also be useful. I will pick those up, because those appear to be like that. Okay, let me examine my steel darts. They do 30% more damage and weigh 3 times as much, but they are destroyed upon impact only 1/10 the time. They get a massive save. I'm going to quiver up those rune darts to see if I can see how good they are. They seem fairly powerful. Those could be at least +3 darts. In this case, I want to increase my dexterity. I'm using a weapon that requires finesse rather than brute strength. That is to say, a polearm rather than a giant axe. In this case, a trident. And my defense is focused on dodging rather than on heavy armor, so I don't need a whole lot of strength as much as I need dexterity. Dexterity is going to be my go-to skill to level up. I will probably get some points in intelligence in a little bit. Oh, a pair of boots. I will probably get some points in intelligence in a little bit because since I'm not going heavy armor, I do want to learn some spells. Heavy armor reduces your spellcasting chance by quite a significant amount, actually. So, a heavy armored character is not going to be slinging magic and fireballs everywhere. Kind of too bad, really. If you want to be a heavy armored character and do that, you are probably going to need a god's help to do it. Let me think. That would probably be MfGl, would be the god of choice for that. The god of hell. Okay, let's try some scrolls. Identify a ring of wizardry. Excellent. That will make spellcasting much easier as soon as I find a spellbook. Ooh, I didn't run into one of those before. That is a player ghost. Whenever you die, you leave a ghost of yourself on the level, which may appear to harass later adventurers. This is a ghost of a Naga wizard that I played the other day. So it will cast spells at me if I keep it in line of sight, but Nagas as a race are very slow. So I was simply able to just outrun it. I probably won't be able to kill that particular ghost. Player ghosts are a great time to remember that you don't actually have to kill every monster in Stone Soup, because player ghosts, unlike in NetHack, are very powerful. And although you can get a nice bit of experience from killing them, it's not like there's any loot, because it doesn't form a grave like it does in that game. Now, I just picked up a book of... what on earth book is that? Oh, a book of burglary. I picked up a book of burglary. Let's see. I should be able to learn swiftness. After a few efforts, which will let me learn some charms. Charms is where I'm going to put the focus, because Merfolk are good at charms. You can see my aptitude is +1. It's also part air magic, for which I have a -2 aptitude. That's not very useful. I'm also going to learn Passwall in a moment. Passwall is part transmutations and part earth. Also bad at earth, but very good at transmutations. Therefore, oops, wrong button. Therefore, when I learn Passwall, I'll be focusing on the transmutation part of it. After that, this book isn't going to be very useful to me, because darkness is a bit high tier for me to be worrying about. At the moment, I do have a spell with a terrible success rate. If I took off my Ring of Wizardry, it would be 97% impossible. If I take off my Buckler, I've got a 45% chance to cast instead of 73. Obviously, shields are not recommended for spellcasters. But this is a tiny shield. It's just a buckler, as you can see here. It's just a tiny shield. So, I'm going to put some focus on training shields to get my shield skill up as high as possible. At 5 shield skill, my spellcasting, or my spellcasting penalty should be negated. But let's double check that. Buckler. Shields then. See shield. Okay. Shields don't affect your AC. They impair your EV and give you blocking. Blocking allows you to block all damage from some attacks, including spells, arrows, melee. Prevents you from using your offhand for auxiliary unarmed attacks. Slow your attack speed without enough skill. That'd be shield 2. You need 5 for a regular... for a normal-sized race, which a Merfolk is. I need... oh goodness, this is not working. Okay, I need 5 shield skill to eliminate the evasion, attack speed, damage, and casting penalties. So, I really don't have to get my shield skill very high before I could just turn it off, unless I somehow wanted to get a bigger shield. Don't really need a bigger shield, but I could. That is a different helmet than the one I'm wearing, and it might be enchanted. It's not. But I think I'll wear the new one anyway, because it's gold. That's still a Naga ghost. I'm just going to ignore it and keep walking. Because, again, Nagas are slow. Oops, and I'm probably confusing it by closing doors behind me. Not to mention I'm simply outrunning it. I'm hoping I find an altar to my preferred god soon. That would be Okawaru the War Master. No. Because I want gifts of weapons and armor. Preferably a demon blade. That is a unique. I fought a couple of the uniques last time, Ijib, Edmund, and I saw Irolcha. Irolcha. Whatever. This is Crazy Youth. He is a very old, very crazy Gnoll, who is a servant of Zom, the god of chaos. He can be very easy or very dangerous, because his quarterstaff is branded with chaos, which causes it to... excellent, I killed him. to do a different random effect on every hit. Sometimes it burns the enemy, sometimes it freezes them, sometimes it electrocutes them, sometimes it makes them fall down a shaft or a pit that wasn't there before. Sometimes it makes them invisible or heals them. Oh. Well, that should have killed me because I got rather careless, but I just killed the ghost. That's kind of neat. Let's make you hit the trap, back up, and throw my throwing net at you, and then kill you. Goodbye, Mr. Null. Now see, a halberd is a more powerful polearm than the one I'm using. See, my trident only has a damage rating of 9, whereas it's 13 on a halberd. However, the attack delay on my trident is much less. I can poke with the trident much better than I can with the halberd. And there's an altar to Okawaru. Yay! Join the religion. Now I just have to kill things and make him like me. Alright, let's throw the throwing net. Let's throw the throwing net. Prayer of the bodies. Keep moving. I definitely was talking about something. Anyway, I can poke better with the trident. It will do better damage as an average than the halberd will, and with much less needed total skill. I probably should have increased my intelligence on that one. Whoops. What am I looking at? 45% failure rate. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. See, I've got my shield skill at 2, my spellcasting is at 1. Charms is almost at 2, which is good. Let's head back downstairs and keep exploring. And that's a potion of poison. I'm going to wait that out, but it could be dangerous. Okay, whatever. Sometimes the random number generator makes me very sad. Don't care about Ijib. Eat the bat, keep moving. Ooh, bullets, those are nice. Kill, down, up. My armor goal, until I can find a magical armor, particularly a specific type of dragon armor or another, my goal is going to be to find, oh, there's the temple, to find a troll leather armor. That is literally an armor magically fashioned from the leathery hide of a troll. Because it gives the user some of the legendary troll regeneration. Not the full amount, but some. Ooh, there's a glaive in here. I guess I'll mark it. It's probably not useful. The only heavy polearm that's worth anything is the absolute heaviest one, the Bardiche. Lighter than that, and it's simply the attack delay doesn't make up for the speed of it, or the damage that it does. That it doesn't equal out. It's better to have an enchanted trident or a demon trident. Now that is the ghost of a demon spawn fighter, which could be extremely dangerous, because I tend to play demon spawn fighters either of swords or axes, and it's better if I don't deal with them. Ooh, a new book. What's in here? Necromancy. What is that? Oh, it's just a book of cantrips. Cantrips are actually very useful. I'm going to learn summon small mammals. Because it can be useful in a corridor to summon a bat or a rat and just let them cover my retreat. Let's go a different way. them. La 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 la. Kill the orc. Oh god, Blork. I did not mean to wake up Blork the orc yet. Okay, this is really bad. That hurts a lot. I am going to drink that and activate Heroism, Okawaru's first ability, which as you can see adds 5 to each of my combat skills. Even the ones that I don't have yet. This can make me extremely dangerous in melee combat. May not be enough to kill Blork, but it turns out that it is. I'm going to pick up the robe and the battle axe. Not that I can use the battle axe. I can use the robe of cold resistance, which is actually better than the armor I was wearing, because it's enchanted. It's a +2 robe. Alright. Okay, so that was dangerous, and I was silly, and I probably should have died. Now, on this floor there is a very strong ghost, of which I am rightly afraid. I'm also getting frickin' hungry. Hopefully that thing leaves something I can eat. Yes. Good. Orcs. I don't like fighting them both at once. Now I'm level 7. Eat the orc. I've got to turn on invocations. Got to. Okay, I'm going to get throwing to level 3 and turn it off. I'm also going to stop focusing charms. As soon as I get throwing up to level 3, it's not ready to go off yet. No. Now I'm done on this floor, and I can escape into the arms of that ogre. Fling a throwing net and stab it repeatedly. Good. It tore my net. What a jerk. I hate big open rooms like this. Okay. Ring. No, back off. Okay, read J. Oh, life protection. Good. It's a wand of fireball. Lovely. Let's go back upstairs. Put on this ring of life protection and start reading scrolls. That was enchant armor. That was probably uncurse, which did nothing. Enchant weapon 1. Detect curse. Curse weapon. Amnesia. Curse armor. Teleportation. And remove curse. And now I'm going to take a few steps and my teleportation will kick in, taking me somewhere else. Oh, starving to death. Guess I will have to eat some bread and get back downstairs. Good. Okay. Hide. Lure the centaur. Kill it with fire. And by with fire, I just mean with my trident, because I don't have any fire spells. Oh, good. I've got swiftness and summon small mammals to a manageable rate. That's very good. Okay, throwing I'm going to turn off for a moment. Level 3, because I've got to finish training shields. Once I finish training up shields, I will be able to focus on some other things. Actually, it won't necessarily be focused training, but I'll be able to put experience into other things once I'm done training shields. Shields are very useful. They've actually got pretty good AC for a completely EV-based character. Has to do with the fair amount of enchanted gear that I'm carrying. I have a +2 orcish robe, a +2 cloak, and I'm wearing a helmet, which is an extra 1 AC for free, boots, which are 1 AC for free, and gauntlets, which are 1 AC for free. Gonna drop that battle axe. Chuck a throwing net. Chuck a throwing net. Chuck a throwing net. Die! You son of a... God, I hate ogres. They tear up my throwing nets. Aw, those aren't useful. It's a book of flames. Whoops, wrong button. Set those down. Yeah, this is a book of flames. Merfolk aren't good at fire magic. They aren't good at fire magic at all. I wish I'd found a book of ice. The book of ice would have been excellent. Oh, darn, they woke each other up. Okay, let's find a little nook and cranny. And that will do. Just somewhere only one of them can come in at a time. Bada bing. Alright. Oh, god damn it, not again. I'm gonna unfocus dodging just for a little bit. I don't like unfocusing it, but the sooner I negate my shield's penalty... Actually, now I'm thinking about that. That rate's almost down to nothing. My attack speed is already actually above average because I've got so many points in polearms. I'm going to turn shields back down to normal training and keep dodging focused. It'll make me feel better. Having dodging focused is just a habit that I have. What's in the new book? A book of the Tempests. Air magic. Air magic. Not good at air magic. Not good at conjurations. Gonna leave that. Wanted to learn Pass Wall. No longer need the book of burglary. Well, I'll learn control teleport as well. Let's take a look at control teleport. Because being able to control translocations can be useful. Yes. Alright. Burglary. No. Burglary. Alright. I can't use Rapid Deconstruction, I can't use Passage, and I can't use Darkness. Book of Cantrips. Apportation is basically worthless. I will learn Skeleton, because animating a skeleton can be useful if you have no way to unwield your weapon. If my weapon were cursed and I couldn't unwield it to get a knife and butcher a corpse, I can cast Animate Skeleton, which causes the skeleton to rise up out of the flesh of a corpse and leaves the meat there for me to eat. Sigmund is behind this door, and I do not like Sigmund. He is dangerous as hell. Sigmund is the bane of most young adventurers. I wish I still had some nets. Do I feel lucky? I might feel lucky. I'm gonna go stand back here, cast Heroism, and kick his ass. Anyway, to demonstrate, if I cast Animate Skeleton, Sigmund the Human Skeleton is now under my control, and it left the meat off of his body there. Oh, that's right. He picked up his weapon. I forgot that skeletons even could do that. Menkar can be very dangerous. He's a mummy that can cast Torment. Torment being a spell that cuts the health of all living creatures in half. He didn't get a chance to cast it because my Sigmund skeleton, although it's a skeleton and therefore kind of weak, is still the skeleton of a pretty powerful unique, carrying a pretty powerful weapon. See, he just died like an idiot. It's a Scythe of Venom. I think I might hold on to that. Scythes are terrible weapons, all things considered. It says it's a farm implement usually unsuited to combat. Frankly, that's putting it lightly. Scythes are terrible weapons. Only Sigmund uses them. That was an enemy Merfolk. That's very rare. That's very rare this early in the game. It is not common to find an enemy Merfolk this early. It's this particular vault that they appear in. I'm going to go hide in this particular vault, actually. Being a Merfolk myself, I do like the water. Bit to eat. Okay, let's back into a tunnel so I don't get blindsided by too many things. Phantoms are annoying. They like to blink around a lot. Okay. So I have a conundrum here. I could blink into that. I could try to cast Control Teleport to get myself into this room. It would not happen very likely, but there's a chance I could control my teleport and get in there. If that happened, however, it looks a lot like I'd be trapped in there, and that is bad. Oh my, I know a lot of magic spells now, don't I? Transmutations I'm going to turn on because I have a good aptitude there. Aptitudes are always nice to exploit, such as the Merfolk's +4 aptitude in polearms. Merfolk are ridiculously good with polearms. They're also pretty good at ice magic. That's actually arguably a more powerful combination. A Merfolk Ice Elementalist. I don't particularly like it, but I think that's just because I haven't cracked the secrets of it exactly. I think with a little more practice, I could. It is, it's one of the only combinations that are, quite frankly, labeled cheating in Hensel's database. Merfolk Ice Elementalist, Deep Dwarf Earth Elementalist, Mummy Summoner, Hill Orc Healer, Spriggan Enchanter. Frankly, just labeled cheating. It doesn't mean that they're illegal play combinations. It's kind of a tongue-in-cheek way of pointing out that these are extremely powerful classes because of the good, very good aptitudes that Merfolk have for polearms and ice magic. And I'm starving to death again. I can just attack things from 2 squares away. I love pole arms. All pole arms can be evoked to attack things 2 squares away instead of 1. Added to the fact that Merfolk are amphibious, I gain movement speed. Merfolk revert to their original form in water. They can swim in deep water, which is very useful because most races can't swim in deep water. No, wrong one, damn it. I hate jellies. I hate jellies. I hate jellies. Jellies do a ton of damage and corrode your equipment. That is not something that I find acceptable. So I run. A lot. I tend to panic when I see jellies, actually. I probably am more afraid of them than I should be, but I don't care. I don't like them. No, the ogre's too smart for me. He ran away when I got too far away for him to hit. This is a strategy that I like to use, is I'll stand too far away and poke them. But ogres don't like just looking at things that they can't reach, so if he can't reach me, he just leaves. Kind of irritating. On the other hand, I'm going to continue to draw monsters back here to exploit the free hits on this area. I can stand 2 squares away and hit people, and they can't even get near me. I love playing a Merfolk. Merfolk are awesome. Oh, I better pray over that. Can't do anything else with the poisonous corpse. What other things do I have? Ooh, might and agility. An amulet that I need to identify. An amulet of resist corrosion. Excellent. That's a bit of protection from acid damage, I think. Let's take a look. Yep, halves damage from acid and provides a 90% save against equipment damage. Get back down there. I gotta eat that thing. There's another trident, but I don't need that one. Okawaru is kind of a difficult god to gather piety for, I have found, because with most gods, they have the actions that please them, and then they tend to have piety decay over time. Well, Okawaru is no different. He's pleased by killing and blood sacrifices, which is why I pray over corpses to make them vanish. But his piety decay is one of the most rapid in the game. In fact, I think it is the most rapid in the game. So, oh, there's my enchant weapon too. Let me equip my javelins, because I do like throwing. I'm going to turn throwing on. I'm going to turn charms off. Charms. No, I'm going to turn charms on. I've got to turn something off soon, but I need to train. I need more points in throwing. Hate when they turn invisible. Get back here. Good. I don't like necrophages. New potion. That was a potion of paralysis. Glad I didn't chug that in a fight. I've done that before. Let me tell you, that sucks. Ta-da! I should have eaten something. Oh well, I've got a lot of permafood. And I can just eat this hound if I catch it. Come here. Aw, it didn't leave a corpse. Gotta eat some bread. I've actually got a lot of permafood. I didn't see that I had that much. A silver statue! Getting the hell out. Statues are very dangerous. They are not to be trifled with. Yes, leather armor is doubtful. Unlikely to be what I'm looking for. Okay, I don't need life protection right now. I'm going to put on my ring of protection from magic. I don't need rune darts. I'm going to hang on to the steel darts. I don't need this glowing spear. I'm going to hang on. I'm going to go drop the Scythe of Venom back in the temple. Oh, I went away from the temple, didn't I? Down. Scythe of Venom and the Staff of Chaos. I don't want to carry either of them. Actually, maybe I will go, see if I can find the ghost in this level. I could try fighting the ghost now. I know he's wandering around here. Where are you, Mr. Ghost? If I spend enough time, I'm bound to find you. There you are. Come here, you. Come back to the down staircase so I can have an escape route. Ghosts can't follow you downstairs. They're cursed to haunt the level that they died on. Okay, yeah, I'm way stronger than I was before. I pretty much easily dispatched that ghost. Down, and down. Okay, statues are very dangerous. They are immobile, but they do have a lot of things that you don't want to... damn it! That's right, centaurs don't like to follow you. God, that hurt. Okay, can't go back down those stairs. I was hoping it would be stupid and walk with me so I could drag it upstairs. But, oh my goodness! Well, that's an incredibly dangerous level. I'm just leaving. Screw that. Wow, that's dangerous. Silver statues. What do silver statues do? Silver statues are summoners. Yeah, they summon demons. I'm gonna stay the hell away from it so it doesn't summon a 6th Firhi at me, which will probably one-shot me. Oh my goodness, this is so dangerous. I'm eating bread before I go down. I'm just gonna have to stair dance as best I can. I might have to start not sacrificing all of them. Go down these stairs instead. Okay, these were the safer stairs. Up the stairs we go. Into a hallway to fight things in file. I can kill things that are in file. Animate skeleton. Animate skeleton. That's going to be my secret weapon. Skeletons are mindless, so they're too stupid to follow me down between levels. But it also means that I can have an army up there waiting for me to... whoops. Waiting for me to draw monsters back up. What are my things looking like? Pure necromancy, which I'm not good at, but doesn't matter. I wish I could see invisible. I need to find a way to see invisible soon. Need to be careful. Giant snails bite pretty hard. Oh no, wraiths are dangerous. See, my ogre skeleton just killed the warrior, which now will rise again to serve me and save me from that mummy. Good. Good, mindless servants. Okay. Moving on cautiously. I'm not really afraid of snails because they can't attack from 2 squares away, and I can. So all I have to do is keep stepping back and poking them from 2 squares away. Until they give up. Okay, Scroll of Fear could be useful if I get pinned down in this level. Damn, I was hoping for a corpse. Ogre. No such luck. Oh well. You'll be my servant on this level. Staff of Wizardry. That makes all of my spells obscenely castable. I like that. I'm keeping it, even if I'm mainly going to be a battle mage. Wish I could pick up repel missiles. That'd be useful. Maybe I should have been a Scald. That's worse aptitudes, though. Worse skills and, well, stats, rather. Much worse stats. What have I got here? I'm going to summon a mammal to help me in my fight. And now I have a Manticore skeleton. That can be very useful. Goliath beetles are monsters which hit extremely hard, but like snails are very slow. Very easy to kite until they try to flee. Oh, they don't have skeletons, that's right. And I don't know, animate dead. That'd be more useful than skeletons. But I would probably have to learn some necromancy to be able to do that properly. See, I'm doing this with absolutely no skill in necromancy. It's the ring that I'm wearing has got me, let's see, if I took off the ring, I would only have a 30% chance to... I would have a 30% chance to fail. What are the rest of these spells? A Scroll of Silence. And a Scroll of Noise. Well, that's ironic. Hello, Mr. Warg. I'm going to kill you now. I'm going to raise your body, and you're going to serve me. And then we're going to kill orcs. Down the stairs, up the stairs. Gosh, I can't get over how much is in this level, how many monsters are in this level. Kind of ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Scroll of Immolation. That was lucky, I guess. It's lucky that these aren't living allies. Even though Okawaru forgave me for letting my ally die, which is actually a good reason to not use too many meat shields like this. Okawaru punishes you with a piety hit if you let your meat shields die. So, a lot of Okawaru worshippers will not use meat shields. I'm going to use them sparingly because I do like having the option of having a meat shield. Although I guess meat shield is kind of a misnomer when I'm using skeletons for it, but you understand what I mean. I can't get over how dangerous this level was. It was ridiculous. Alright, that's the Lair of Beasts. That's the Orcish Mines. Onwards and downwards, I guess. Oh goodness, that's a giant. That's kind of scary. Okay, gonna try a different staircase now. Yaks are dangerous. Crap. It's a manticore skeleton. Kill the Sky Beast. Kill the Yak. Huh. An ice cave. That'd be cool. If I can tear through these guys. Let's stay on the safe side and kill the trapdoor spider before I enter the ice cave. Alright, good. I am immediately in grave danger. Let me drop all of my potions, which admittedly I'm not carrying that many. Hit heroism again. Alright, the reason that I drop my potions is that monsters with a freezing attack, such as ice beasts, and, well, most of what I'm going to find in here, have a chance to freeze and destroy your potions. Not everything in here will have that freezing attack, but ice beasts do, so it's safer for me to leave my potions behind so that I can't lose them. Kill the ice beast. Back up. Kill the ice beast. 1 by 1, that's best. 2 by 2 I can deal with. Oh goodness, it's this one. Okay, okay, okay. Let's not starve to death. Let's wait. Okay, let's back up. I don't have any way to do that. Okay, we're going to heal up. We're going to walk this way. We're going to back off. Kill the ice beast. Back up, kill the ice beast. Wait. Step forward, back out. Step forward, back out. Step forward, attack. Back out. See, statues can't heal, which is useful. Lets me keep kiting. I guess it's basically kiting. I didn't have a potion of resistance by chance, did I? That would make this silly. No, but I am going to go ahead and chug the potion of speed. And I'm going to hit heroism and see if I can't knock out one of these statues. Okay, I'm being stupid again. I wonder if I'm going to die. Back, 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 back. Okay, I've got 3 health. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm going to pick up the potion of heal wounds, and I'm going to chug it. Alright, now I'm not dead. I can probably take these ice beasts. Holy crap, there's a lot of them. Time to leave. Ah, well. I got careless. I was silly. When that happens, you die. I should not have been that silly. I was hoping that my spear would do a little more damage than that. Was not able to make an effective impact. Fucking sweet. Javelins of returning. What happens when I throw that at the jelly? Oh, kick ass. I'm leaving. Come back another day. Another way. I'm not going to deal with the priest and the jelly. Quiver. Drop that. Quiver up. Javelins of returning. I love it. Anyway, I'm probably not going to use Animate Skeleton too often because of the problems with Okawaru. Oh, excellent. I can turn shields off now. Because of the problems with Okawaru, he really dislikes it. It's a pretty major piety hit if allies die. And skeletons are nothing but shields. They die pretty easily. God. A lot of these things. This is beautiful. Javelins of return to my hand before jellies can eat them. They even return to my hand if they miss. Okay, I've got some potions. Oh, shoot! I left all of my potions inside that ice cave. There's a lesson for you, kiddies. If you're going to be clever and drop your potions before you do something stupid in the ice cave, make sure you pick them up before you leave. I've actually done the same thing once before. I left a bunch of scrolls in, either it was in Gahana or in a, where else could it have been? Aw, I didn't get a corpse out of that. Damn. Drop that. Hang on to the Dart of Dispersal, because Dispersal can be useful. I was hoping for a Steam Dragon hide, which are actually very nice. You can enchant them to make a light Steam Dragon armor, which you do not find often. Lamp of Fire, not useful to me. Heroism. I wonder if I can kill this giant without getting hit. Alright, he nicked me there, but he didn't hurt much. I'm having to use heroism a little more often than I'd like. I may not continue downward much further. Drop that cursed ring of negative protection. Okay, there's water on this level. Water is good. Water means I can keep... Electric eels are exceedingly dangerous, but at the same time, they're kind of careless, and they will often, in their attempts to kill me, end up killing monsters, like happened to that goblin. Oh god, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Not ready to fight killer bees. Not without resist poison. It is time to get the hell out of Dodge. Time to go somewhere else. Without resist poison, it is way too dangerous for me to be fighting a bunch of bees. Let's try the mines and poke my head in at least. Up you go with me. A potion of might to go along with my heroism. Stab, 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 stab. Oh, this is going to come down to luck. I don't like this at all. Let's chuck a javelin. No, the wrong one, you idiot! And so is the next character. He threw the javelin at the wrong target. That javelin would have killed the orc warrior, and the orc couldn't have killed me. But no, instead he threw the... Why did it default to the orc? The javelin throw defaulted to the orc. It defaulted to the boring regular orc, which let the warrior hit me for almost 20 damage. And that is the end of that. I'm not going to call that one entirely hubris. I should have checked, obviously, but still, that can hardly be called entirely my fault. There's no reason that javelin should have been automatically aimed at the boring, non-dangerous orc. That's frustrating. But there you go. Sometimes the game mechanics don't exactly work the way you thought they did, and sometimes they aren't work the way they thought you did. Sound bitter much. The real lesson is that game mechanics are not perfect, in the sense that I would have expected the throw to automatically target the Orc Warrior, not because he was lower in health, but because the Orc Warrior is the more dangerous opponent. Provably, it's just stronger than an Orc. And I would have expected the game to automatically target the most dangerous opponent. I don't know what the targeting system is, but it's not, obviously it's not that. So, there's the lesson. Don't rely on game mechanics over your own thought process. Move slowly, and you don't die like I do. Oh well. I was careless earlier in the game anyway. And this game was pushing an hour, so that's going to be all. That was a Merfolk Gladiator of Okawaru. /Echo, signing off.